2022, the Detroit Lions got to find ways to get premium talent. This team is devoid of talent. And by looking at the game on today, it just indicates that the defense has to get better. Only thing you could do is lay a brick at a time. And they have 10 picks coming up this season. But today I bring you another safety, Jaquan Brisker of Penn State. He's about 6'1", 200 pounds. Scheme tendencies, even front, gap control principles, a variety of coverage shells. I mean, this kid, when you really look at what he does, he's probably more likely in the NFL, he's going to be a box safety. He's going to be a guy that's put around to help support the run because that's what he's good at doing. He's projected to be an NFL starting safety, and he comes from a JUCO. He's a JUCO transfer coming over from Lackawanna over to Penn State, getting the opportunity to start and also making the best of his time by starting from Penn State. But definitely, man, Brisker is a big physical safety, very fluid in his hips. Brisker also is very versatile safety that can play all around, has that athletic profile to match with athletic receivers effectively out in space. He is not a true ball hawk or someone who will be able to track down bucket shots 40 plus yards down the field, but he'll get outside the numbers and stick receivers at the catch point. So pretty much Jaquan Brisker is a guy that's kind of going to remind you of either a Buda Baker or a guy like a Jamal Adams. And we know that Jamal Adams is not a ball hawk. Yeah, he will intercept when he has an opportunity to intercept, but that's just not his thing. What his thing is getting into the quarterback on blitz packages, being able to shoot through gaps, being that extra linebacker that the team uses. And the Lions need to find talent, man. You know, when you have safeties on the team, sometimes, you have to look at it like this. One of your safeties need to be a thumper, and the other one needs to be the roamer, the one that is able to roam around and follow receivers around and be able to make plays back there on the back end of the defense. And when it comes to his specialty would be better at being a tackler and being a guy that is on the box, a guy that comes in on blitz packages and is able to blitz the quarterback. I think when I think about Brisker, I think about a guy that would be like a Jamal Adams. The Lions need to find premium safeties, premium talent to get this defense better in 2022. Brisker is one of those guys that I think that will give an upgrade to the position. We all know that Will Harris is not the guy, and he's had his opportunity. He's had his moments, and he has not gotten better. You know, after 3 years being on the roster, you have to be able to get better, and he has not gotten better. And that's what you want to see. When you're drafting guys, you want to see how they're progressing from year to year, you know, especially if you're going to give them an extension. You want to see how well these guys play. And Jaquan Brisker is one of those guys that I think that would be a great piece for the Lions to implement into the defense. Now, it depends on how the draft go. You know, more than likely the Lions will probably take Kayvon Thibodeau. I know that's on everybody's back of everybody's mind that the Lions, if they stay in first place, they will draft Kayvon Thibodeau. And I kind of think that myself, that the Lions never really draft the players that you want them to draft. I know a lot of fans, we kind of be indifferent on who we want. You know, some fans want this and some fans want that. We're all not on the same page, but it doesn't mean that anybody's wrong either. It just means that all of us have our opinions and we're entitled to them. And I just think that Brisker is one of those guys that you have to keep on your big board because he's one of the best safeties coming out in the 2022 draft class. And if you want to get better, you're going to have to find premium talent at these at premium positions on the team. Safety is a position that is definitely one of those positions that has to be a high point for the Lions because it's a desperate need, because they need to get better on the back end of the defense, whether or not they decide to keep Tracy Walker or they decide to do whatever with Will Harris. I think that it's definitely a much needed upgrade need for the Lions to draft a safety. Now, you know what safety that I would like the best, and that's no other than Kyle Hamilton. But I may not get my wish and get Kyle Hamilton. He may go to another team, but at the same time, it's wishful thinking. But Brisker is definitely not bad. He doesn't offer the things that a Kyle Hamilton offers, as far as being able to lock up in man zone and being able to be all over the field, long, rangy. I mean, this guy is, he's a big body, but he's not the rangy type of guy that Kyle Hamilton is, and his instincts is not like Kyle Hamilton either. Not saying that he's not going to be once Brisker get into the NFL, he's not going to be a stud or anything, because I do not know that, so I can't say that about the man. But what I can say is that he plays with heart, he plays with passion, he gives it his all when he's out there, and I definitely think that the Detroit Lions need to make a point of interest in Brisker. Have him on the big board as you continue to look out and look for safeties. Make sure that this is one of the guys and one of the names that's on the big board, because you know that you need a safety. It's the position that you need probably the most on the team, besides needing a linebacker and pass rush. So you got to be able to upgrade that safety position, get some guys in there that have premium talent, that have great football IQs. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for guys that are going to punch the ball out. You're looking for guys that are going to be playmakers at the safety position. You need that. If you're the Detroit Lions, you need all the talent that you can possibly get to go alongside of other guys on this defense. So definitely, man, Detroit Lions need to make a point of interest to put Jaquan Brisker on that big board, because I definitely think that they can't go wrong by getting a guy like Brisker. What he offers to the team is that versatility, and he could be like a Buda Baker type or a Jamal Adams on that defense. You got to get better if you're the Detroit Lions. You've been at the bottom for so long, so you got to come up. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. This is Raw Detroit. Peace.